Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, I'm here with Steve Kenniston.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Steve. So we've been in the storage business a long time, and now you are at Infinidat.
Moshe's latest, we call it Moshe 3.0.
Can you take us really quickly through the previous instantiations of Moshe's technologies?
Sure. He started by developing the Symmetrics, EMC's flagship product that got them through the storage business and helped grow their revenue significantly.
Symmetrics.
We've got XIV, which was acquired by IBM.
Yep.
New way to store data, new format, that sort of thing. And he sold that to, like I said, sold that to IBM.
Yeah.
And retired, and came out of retirement and decided there's a better, stronger, newer way to do storage, and started Infinidat. When I got asked to go work there, I said, who needs another storage array? Who needs another box company in the
Yeah, right. We've
space,
got too many vendors as it is. Why do we need Moshe to come back and do another one?
But it wasn't until the team explained to me the technology and what was going on under the hood that got me really, really excited and interested, because this is very different. The way they have architected this system, N+2 redundancy, not N+1, providing 7 nines of availability, mainframe class availability, providing near all-flash array performance, over 1 million IOPS.
When you say, I've got to go back, I want to reel back just a little bit. When you say N+2, is that just for like disks, or is that controllers and channels and
everything in the system? Is
everything
in the system. Power,
memory, cache,
controllers, a mesh like N+2.
Okay, so what is it? Is it scale out? Is it cluster, or what's the?
So we describe it as a mesh-like architecture.
Okay. 3
Dell servers make up our controllers. The knowledge that this team has put behind developing this architecture, again, why is it different?
Yeah.
Rewriting the SCSI code in Linux to be able to have all nodes talk to all drives at the same time is just some of the innovation that they've been able to do in this technology.
I mean, it kind of sounds like the stuff that was done a long time ago in DEC, for VAX clusters or something, right?
Right.
That Richie Larry did.
Right.
Works of genius. For anybody that knows Richie Larry, you already know he's a genius, and for those of you that don't, he is a genius.
But sure, so if you keep adding on different software capabilities that they've built into the system, for example, they rewrote RAID-like algorithms to be able to stripe data in new and different and interesting ways, so that overhead for our 480 spinning nearline disk drives is only 28% vis-a-vis traditional RAID capabilities. The way it lays the data out in this RAID-like system is serial. So the ability to pull data off of those drives when you go beyond the flash stack to pull up data provides super high performance. So again, over 1 million IOPS on a hybrid array system. It's very impressive.
Okay, so it's got a lot of performance. Well, what sort of industries and applications are you targeting?
We've gone right after and had some great success in the life sciences businesses.
Oh yeah.
Some successes in the retail businesses, big data and analytics.
Okay.
Some success around the
that's just about everybody now.
Right. The financial services business, we've had a lot of success.
Okay, so Steve, can you talk about how the company's doing? What kind of numbers it's getting?
I can't obviously talk specifically about numbers because it's a private company, but we did do a press release where we talked about 183% growth quarter over quarter from Q3 to Q4, 300% growth year over year from quarter to quarter, and we shipped 200% more capacity in Q4 last year than previous quarters.
Okay.
So, I mean, from a capacity standpoint and a growth standpoint, we have over 400 petabytes shipped today.
Wow.
I mean, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of capacity. Is that usable or
400 petabytes of usable capacity.
Wow. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big. That's a real business.
It's a real business, and when you see in the news where traditional storage vendors aren't having kind of some of the same success, it becomes a true testament to what the needs are. The large scale, over 2 petabytes of usable storage in a rack, the mainframe class reliability, the 7 nines of reliability, and also the performance, right? And ultimately, we talk about selling this solution at a disruptive price point. I always like that term, disruptive, because it makes someone say, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Right?
It's better to say cheap.
Is it better to say cheap? If you're a CIO, you have to say, show me, right?
Yep.
It's one of those things where I can't not have what you're talking about if it's really that affordable. And I need to be able to have this kind of storage reliability scale and not break the budget. That's what's really important these days.
Sounds like a good story.
It's a great story.